Hi and welcome to Diet Wing. I suppose that you have seen the last video. If not, then kindly go to that last video. See that video first because that's very important. It's about diet. And after that, what is more important is your physical activities. Okay. So there's a difference. Basically, there's a difference between physical activity and physical exercises that you need to understand. Physical exercise is an exercise like activity is like a walking. It's an activity, and exercise is like you start from walking, you start jogging or running or do cycling, swimming, or any sports you play, or you go to gym or Zumba. That's a physical exercise, and walking is a physical activity, and you should do physical activity. When you are thinking of weight loss, you're thinking of fat loss, then you should do physical activity. That's it. Is it clear? Yes. Now why I'm saying so, that is been explained in the application everywhere. Okay, so if you check, first thing first, if you check, I'm just going to the application again. You go to the activities part. Okay, so you click on activities. So I'll just show you in the application that where it is. I think you must have seen it, but I'll just start my one sec application and then show you exactly where it is. Okay, so it started now. Now if you check the here it's in right, it's in the lower left corner. It is an activity here. Click on the activity and you will find this activity. That's a physical activity. Before going physical activity, of course you must have read it when it comes first. It is always there. Always there. There is there in the read instructions also. This is an important note for physical activity. So I have mentioned everything about it. Why only walking as a physical activity? Then walking for weight loss. Say somebody who is unable to walk, say women of age 50 plus, 55 and 60 plus, who are unable to walk for long hours. So then how do you walk in that case? Suppose you are working women and you don't have time in the morning, then how you should walk and what time you should walk. So everything has been mentioned over here. Okay, so and then the benefits of walking is also mentioned over there. And why, when I said stop exercising, so why stop exercising? And this has been mentioned in this application. So you just go through it quickly, read it properly. Also, as I said, FAQs and blogs, the information is already there. Okay. Now, let me at the first thing first, let me explain you. 95% of the weight loss is on diet. What you eat, and 5% is on your physical activity, right? I believe you must be knowing this. Now, when it comes to weight loss, that is the scenario. But when it comes to weight maintenance, probably it is 50-50. Okay, so physical activities has to be there, and that should be your part and parcel of your life. I mean, it has to be integrated in your life. Check this. It has to be there. It's an integrated part of your life. Okay. So when I say that, so that means in 24 hours, you should at least try and see that you walk for 2 hours. When I say 2 hours, it is not that you should walk 2 hours. It is like you are going to doing some activities. You are going for shopping or some other thing, or buying some groceries or something. If you are able to walk for some distance, and that has to be calculated. So see that you are mobile. Okay. So, and when you are, of course, when you are walking and you are going, you are mobile. Check that you have your phone in your hand, because this will help, because this the mobile has to be there in your hand when you are walking, so that it will record exactly how much walk you are doing, how much time you are doing, what is the speed and everything. Okay. Now, as I was saying, this is about diet, main of a diet. So when it comes to physical activities, we have already given you good information about this, about the walking. But at the same time, I'm taking information from you also, and how much steps you're walking, or how much calories you're burning during that, or utilizing. I'm saying utilizing, and what is the speed you are. At what speed you are walking, and if you start jogging or running, then it will tell you exactly that yes, your speed is more. You should lessen down your speed. That is one. Then of course there is it will all keep your record, how much walk you had done this day, and then in this last week also, and then last month also accordingly, and accordingly that will give you points also, and it also monitors, of course, how much weight you have lost with that. Okay. Now this is about walk. But I believe you must be having your Samsung or whatever Android phone or iPhone, and then that must be having a very good walking tracker or applications which will help even understanding. You might use that, you might like to use that, but see that you don't get carried away with it, because that is not the important thing. It is just one part of your treatment program. You are, as I said, 90-95% of which you are diet. Okay, so don't get carried away with that. This application Dietcore application has features which are sufficient for you to monitor your walking activity and your and record whatever is you have done, and which will help you in your weight loss. Okay, so this is it. Okay, so that was about walking, and if you have any questions, queries, please let us know. Thank you so much. Happy dieting.